The makers of Alka-Seltzer bring you Lum and Abner. Well, I wonder what's going on down in Pine Ridge right now. Of course, we'll find out in just a moment, right after I give all you folks a most timely tip. If the changeable weather we've been having recently has caused you or any member of your family to suffer with a miserable cold, right now is the time for you to get acquainted with the modern, pleasant Alka-Seltzer way to relief in cold distress. Listen, here's a mighty effective way to take care of that cold. At the first sign of distress, start at once to take common-sense precautions. Get plenty of rest, more than usual. Dress sensibly, eat only easy-to-digest foods, and take Alka-Seltzer. Yes, follow the easy, simple directions in the Alka-Seltzer package, and you'll be surprised how promptly and pleasantly you can ease the distress and discomfort of a cold. Use Alka-Seltzer for that sore throat, too. Just dissolve 2 tablets in a quarter glass of warm water and use as you would an ordinary gargle. The modern Alka-Seltzer way to relief in cold distress is easy. It's pleasant. It's really effective. Be sure to try it, won't you? Remember, you can get Alka-Seltzer tablets at all drugstores. And now, let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, Lum and Abner's new bank, which they are now operating in connection with the Jot 'em Down store, is slowly getting underway. Friday and Saturday they received a few new accounts and now boast of deposits totaling over $400. As we look in on Pine Ridge today, we find Abner down in the vault. Lum is just entering the store. Listen.
Abner? Hey, Abner.
Here I am down here.
Oh, what are you doing down there around that vault? Wait a minute, you ain't rigging up another burglar alarm, are you?
No, sir, I'm just down here
What in the world do you think you're doing?
painting a safe. Just finished it.
Well, I'll be dead blamed. We just painted it the other day.
Yeah, but we painted it black, Lum.
Well, that don't look like no safe the way you got it dabbed up there. What kind of a design do you call that anyway? All them different colors that way.
That's what you call camouflage.
Camouflage.
Yes, sir, that's the way the government paints all their boats and airplanes and stuff like that so the enemy can't see them.
Well, what's that got to do with a bank safe?
I've got it to where the bank robbers can't see it.
Can't see it. You could see that thing a mile off. Red and green and every other color.
My doggies, I believe it does look plainer from up here now than it did when it was black.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Best thing for you to do is get some more black paint and paint it over again.
Yeah, maybe so. I'll have to wait till that dries, though.
Swan to goodness, it's got to where I can't leave this place for 5 minutes without you doing something wrong.
Well, you made me take that burglar alarm off. I was just trying to study up something to make the bank safe for our depositors. Just trying to help.
Yeah, and if you'd quit trying to help, we'd get along a heap better. Got 2 of my best suits of clothes sopping wet the other day at that burglar alarm.
You said you wouldn't bring that up no more, Lum.
I don't like to hurt your feelings, Abner, but I believe I better look after the bank and you take care of the store.
Well, it's just as much my bank as it is yours.
Yeah, but both of us cashing checks and taking in deposits, we never will be able to keep things straight around here. We're still $8.40 off from Saturday.
Oh.
Yeah, we got $8.40 more than we ought to have, according to the books.
Well, good. Good for us.
Good?
Why, sure. We're ahead that much, ain't we?
Yeah, but we beat somebody out of it. We either shortchanged somebody when we cashed a check for 'em, or somebody deposited some money and we never made out no slip for it.
Well, maybe we just made that much out of the bank, Lum. Profits.
No, couldn't be. The only way a bank can make any money is to loan money. We ain't loaned but $20, and we won't make no interest on that for 6 months yet.
For 6 months?
Yeah. That loan I made Finest Bradley. He's supposed to pay the interest every 6 months.
Well, how long did you loan it to him for?
Well, we never set no particular time. He said he didn't know when he could pay it back.
Yeah, well, supposing he don't pay for 3 or 4 years.
Well, that's the way we'll make our money. The longer he keeps it, the more interest he'll have to pay. 80 cents every 6 months he'll have to pay us.
80 cents?
Yes, sir. $20 at 8%, $1.60 a year, and half of that makes 80 cents every 6 months.
You mean we're going to have to keep this bank open, work here every day for 6 months just to make 80 cents?
Granny, that don't sound like a whole lot, does it?
Well, supposing he pays it before the 6 months is up.
Don't get no interest at all, I reckon. But I don't think we'll have no trouble with that. You know that finest, what a deadbeat he is. He never pays nothing back.
Well, that's what I thought Saturday whenever you let him have the money.
You see now what I had in mind, don't you? See, if he don't pay us for 10 years, we'll make $16 on that one loan. Done figured it up.
Yeah, well, if we can get enough money loaned out that way, why, I reckon it'll be all right.
Oh, well, Finest ain't the only deadbeat in town. I've got some others in mind. I believe I can talk Squire Skimp into borrowing some. And you know he ain't going to pay off no loan. We can make interest off of him for years.
Yeah, I believe I'm catching on now, Lum.
Yeah, the longer they keep the money out, the more interest we'll make. Like Uncle Henry Lunsford wanted to borrow $50 Saturday. I had to turn him down.
Turned Uncle Henry down?
Had to.
Why, he never beat a man out of a nickel in his life, Lum. Always been just as honest and upright in all his dealings as he could be.
That's just what I told him. I said, Uncle Henry, if I loaned you this money, I know good and well the day it's due, you'll be right in here with the money, and we can't make no money that way.
Well, what'd he say?
Oh, natural. Him not knowing nothing about banking business, he couldn't see my side.
Couldn't, huh?
Thought he's supposed to pay it when it's due, I reckon.
Yeah. Well, how much can we loan out now, Lum?
Well, that's just it. We ain't got much in the bank. We got about $400 on deposit.
Yeah.
And what we got to do is get out here and get some of these other folks to deposit their money with us.
Well, I got 3 or 4 Saturday, talked them into it.
Yeah, most of them was in mill hands, though, and they ain't got very much to deposit.
I got Cedric to put $100 in here.
Yeah, I don't know why he don't put the rest of his money in here. He's got close to $2,000 buried summers.
Close to 3,000.
No, he give $500 to his mama to buy some clothes and new furniture with.
Oh.
Give his pa some money and bought each one of his brothers and sisters a defense bond.
Well, good for Cedric.
But if he don't put the rest of that money of his in here, we're going to lose money handling his account.
Where, huh?
He writes too many checks. 22 checks he wrote Saturday.
22?
Yes, sir.
Well, has he got any of that $100 left?
Yeah, that's the trouble. All 22 checks just amount to $6 and something.
For the land's sake.
Most of them was wrote out to Luke Spear's lunchroom. Every time he buys a bottle of soda pop, he writes out a check for 5 cents.
Well?
Cashes a check for 5 cents and plays the pinball machine.
Well, I knowed if he ever learned to write 'em, he'd just love it.
Yeah. Maybe now that he's learned how to write checks, he'll put the rest of his money in here. Likes it so well.
I believe, he's a little skittish about putting all that money in here, Lum.
I don't know why he would be. He knows me and you both knows we're honest.
Why, sure. Long as he's noticed, he ought to.
Don't reckon he's feared his money won't be safe here in that safe down there.
Oh, surely not, strong as that thing is. I just can't understand what he's waiting on.
Yeah, if we could get his money, that gives about $2,000 to loan out.
Yeah, well, I'll talk to him some more, Lum. Tell him to bring it on in here. He ain't taking no chance at all.
And, well, whilst I don't like to bring it up myself, Abner, maybe you hadn't thought about it. You ain't never moved your money out here, you know.
Huh?
I say, you've got just as much as Cedric, and you ain't never moved your money out here to our bank.
Well, I'll have a talk with Cedric and see if I can get him to dig up the rest of that money and bring it in here.
Yeah, but what about you?
Oh, well, my money's safe. It's in a good bank in there at the county seat.
What do you mean, a good bank?
Well, don't you think that's a good bank in there?
Of course I do. So is this one. But if you ain't got confidence enough in it to put your money in it, how do you expect other folks here in the community to put their money in it? You're a half owner of the bank.
Yeah, but supposing we was to have a bank robbery.
We ain't gonna have no bank robbery. Nobody knows the combination to that safe but me and you. Wait a minute, you trust me, don't you?
Oh, sure, Lum, but, well, it's just so far into the county seat to get the money and, well, you know how you lose stuff moving it around that way.
You're just trying to think up excuses, Abner. You're going in there in that bank tomorrow and draw out your money and put it in this bank.
Well, Lum, I want to see how this bank does for a while first.
Well, I'll be dead blank. Don't even trust your own bank.
Well, did you put your money in here yet?
Other people's got their money in here.
Lum, you never answered me.
I never heard what you said.
I say, have you moved your money
Don't try to change the subject.
Well, have you?
I don't know where the president of a bank's allowed to keep his money in his own bank or not, Abner.
Well, why not?
Well, like if well, in the first place, take for instance, Supposing I wanted to cash a check for myself someday, and somebody was to be walking past the window yonder and see me taking a $10 bill out of the cash box and putting it in my pocket, they might think I was bezzling, sure as the world. No, I'm feared it wouldn't be safe, Abner. I'd love to, the worst in the world, but I'm just feared it wouldn't be safe.
That's just the reason I don't want to move mine either. Feared it won't be safe.
Well, be honest now, Abner. What do you think about it?
About what?
About the bank. Do you think it's safe?
Oh, I'll be dad blamed if I know, Lum. What do you think?
Well, I don't know neither. I wish now we'd never started the thing.
Yeah.
But as long as we're into it, looks like we've both got to do it.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I'll move mine out here if you will.
Well, all right. I'll do it.
Well, good. Now we can not only tell the folks around town that we got our money in our own bank, but we got a night watchman, too.
A night watchman? Where'd he come from?
Grannies, if I'm going to put my money in this bank, me and you's going to take turnabout sleeping down there in front of that safe door of a night. I never knowed there was so many worries to this bank.
Well, you can never tell what will happen next in that bank, can you? And you know, it's the same way with headaches, for instance. You can never tell when this disagreeable common ailment is going to come along next to slow you down and to make life miserable. That's why, friends, you should never be without a package of Alka-Seltzer tablets handy. When you take Alka-Seltzer for a headache, you feel better fast. And here's why. The analgesic pain reliever in Alka-Seltzer is in a different, highly effective form. Because it's in complete solution when you take it, it's ready to go to work promptly to ease that aching head. And what's more, when your headache is accompanied by an upset, jittery stomach, as is often the case, Alka-Seltzer offers quick relief for this discomfort, too. So be wise, friends. Why let a headache or upset stomach make you feel mean and miserable when Alka-Seltzer offers such prompt, pleasant relief? Next time, ask your druggist for Alka-Seltzer. He has it by the package and also serves it by the glass at his soda fountain. The makers of Alka-Seltzer bring you Lum and Abner. I was talking with Grandpappy Spears down in Pine Ridge the other day, and he told me something I think all you oldsters in our radio audience ought to know. You see, Grandpappy's well nigh on to 80 years young, and like many other older folks, he's troubled occasionally with muscular aches and pains. Well, sir, Grandpappy told me that whenever those muscles in his arms and legs and back get to acting up, he just fixes himself a glass of Alka-Seltzer, drinks it, and it's almost no time before he gets relief. Now, if muscular aches and pains cause you discomfort every once in a while, why don't you try Alka-Seltzer? It's really surprising how quickly a glass of sparkling Alka-Seltzer can help take the kinks out of sore, aching, painful muscles. Yes, it's just as effective for these common joy killers as it is for headaches, for acid indigestion, and in cold distress. So be sure to try it. Now, if you haven't a package of Alka-Seltzer tablets in your home now, get one from your druggist right away. I know you'll be glad you did. And now, let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Lum and Abner have so much confidence in their new bank, they're even putting their own money into it. Lum made a trip to the county seat today and drew out their balance of some $4,000 from the bank there, and now the total deposits of the Pine Ridge United Bank have swelled to nearly $5,000. As we look in on our old friends now, Lum has just returned from the county seat, and we find him and Abner down at the store. Listen.
Yeah, well, they can't complain about us not having confidence in our own bank now. We've got $4,000 of our own money in there.
I just hope we ain't making no mistake taking it out of the bank in there at the county seat, Lum.
Well, of course not. We got it out here where we can look after it now.
I just sort of in hopes that you'd change your mind while you'd in there and just leave it in there where we know it's safe.
Well, now, don't you let nobody else hear you talking that way. If they found out you ain't got no confidence in the bank, you know they ain't going to put their money in here.
Boy, I ain't going to say nothing. That don't keep me from thinking, though. Reckon we couldn't take part of our money out and bury it, Lum.
Bury it? For goodness sakes. That would look fine, wouldn't it? The president and assistant cashier of the bank taking their own money out and burying it.
Well, that's all the money we got in the world, Lum. Now, if anything happens to it, we'll be right back broke again.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself even thinking of such a thing. Besides, supposing somebody was to see us bury it. Where did you have in mind to put it?
No, I don't know. Any place where it's safe.
It's safe right here, right where it's at. We can watch it here. We're going to be here in the store all day, and one of us is going to sleep here of a night.
Yeah, but you sleep so sound, Lum. I don't know whether you'd hear a robber or not.
I'm going to tie a string from the handle of that safe door to my big toe every night. They can't open the door without waking me up. And I've got another idea for protecting it, too. Come on over here and I'll show you.
Is that the surprise you got in the box, sir?
Yeah, this'll protect the bank during the daytime.
Well, good.
I got this idea from in there at the bank at the county seat.
Oh. Well, what is that?
You know that fellow that stands around in the lobby of the bank in there in a uniform?
The guard?
Yeah.
Well, that looks like a band uniform.
It is.
Are you going to join the band? Well, you can't play no instrument, Lum.
I don't have to play no instrument.
Well, they'll catch you and throw you out of the band then. That's what they done to Mose Mooch. He played the tuba for over a year before they catched on that he weren't making no noise. They got a piece with a tuba solo in it. And, well, that was the end of Mose.
Well, I ain't figuring on joining the band, Abner. This uniform's for you.
Me? Well, I can't play nothing. Just chord a little on the guitar, but they don't have them in bands.
This is for you to wear here in the bank. You're going to be the bank guard.
Well, that don't look like no policeman's outfit.
Yeah, that's the only thing they had in there in the way of a uniform. Got it in there at the second-hand clothing store over there on the south side.
Yeah.
They had some stuff for masquerade parties and stuff like that, ghost outfits and Uncle Sam costume. But this is the nearest thing they had to a policeman's uniform.
Well, I never have saw a policeman wear a bright red coat like that.
They do up in Canada. Them Northwest Mounted policemen wears them.
You mean I'm going to ride a horse here in the store?
No, you just stand around like that feller does in there at the bank in the county seat. Just look suspicious at all the customers that comes in here.
Well, why don't you wear this outfit, Lum?
Well, that wouldn't look right. The president of the bank wearing a uniform and guarding it, too. You'll get to wear a star and carry a pistol. You won't have to take no back talk off of nobody. Go ahead and slip on the coat and see how it fits.
Yeah, I never knowed I got to pack shooting arms. Can I wear that pistol strapped on the outside like that guard in there does?
Why, sure. Want folks to see it.
Hot dog.
Here, I'll help you.
Yeah, let me get my arm in there.
Believe it's going to fit all right.
Oh, where's the breeches to it?
Oh, any kind of pants is all right. Them blue serge you've got on's all right.
Well, how do I look?
Fine. Might be a little big.
Yeah.
Sleeves is way yonder too long, but you might grow yet.
Oh, I don't think I'll grow much at my age, Lum.
Yeah, we can stuff some padding in there and turn the sleeves back. It'll make your muscles look bigger that way. Then they will be scared of you.
Yeah, I'll scare the daylights out of them. Now, where's my pistol now, Lum?
Well, I think I know where I can get one. Mose Mooch has got one over there at the barber shop. He might loan us. I'll run across the street there right now and see if I can't borrow it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Here, wait a minute. Here's the cap that goes with it.
Huh?
See there? Got a plume on it and everything.
Oh, I never seen that. Aye, doggy, that's fancy, ain't it?
That looks nice. Becomes you.
Does it, sure enough?
Wait a minute. There comes Cedric up out there. If he wants to cash a check or something, go ahead and wait on him, Abner. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you better hurry. We got that money down there in the safe. I ought to be guarding it right now.
Yeah, howdy, Cedric.
Howdy, Mr. Lum.
Abner's back there. He'll wait on you if there's anything you want.
Yeah, come on back, Cedric.
Well, for the land's sakes. I never hardly knowed you, Mr. Abner. Whereabouts is the parade?
What parade?
I don't know. This is the first I've heard about it.
Well, the first I heard about it, too. Good thing you come by. I might have missed it, Cedric. Well, this uniform's just a thing for it, ain't it?
Yes, Mom. Wished I had one.
Is everybody going to wear uniforms?
Well, lodge members will, I reckon. They generally always do.
Oh, yeah. It's the only chance they ever get to wear 'em. Well, reckon why they're parading today?
I don't know. Just supposed it was on account of you and Mr. Lum opening up this bank in the store here.
Oh.
I've heard folks all over town talking about how nice they thought it was of you to do it.
Well,
Don't have to go clean to the county seat to do their banking now.
Aye, doggy, that's just about what it's for. Well, me and Lum will be marching right at the head of the parade then, won't we?
Yes, Mom, I guess you will.
Well, that is nice. That's the nicest thing I've ever had did to me. Well, let me call Elizabeth and tell her. She might not know a thing about it.
Don't she know you're going to wear this beautiful uniform?
No, I just got it a while ago.
She'd be surprised to death whenever she sees you about it. Just I had something to put on. Get in the parade myself, I did. Could wear my baseball suit, I reckon.
Hello? Oh, hello, honey. Did you know about the parade? This afternoon.
Pin my glove right on my breeches there.
Yeah? For me and Lum?
Just what I'll do.
On account of us opening up the bank. Why, the lodge started, I think. Yes, it is awful nice of them. Well, I got a brand new uniform to wear, too.
Wear my cap backwards.
Yeah, Lum got it for me. Yeah, a red coat and a cap with a big plume in it.
Put a red rose on my baseball cap.
Why, sure, we'll march right at the head of the parade. Oh, I don't know. Just a minute. What time does it start, Cedric?
Oh, I don't know, Mr. Abner. 2 o'clock, I reckon. That's when they generally start.
At 2 o'clock. Yeah, sharp. Well, it's nearly 1:30 now. Yeah, well, get little Pearl all dressed up and bring her too, Elizabeth. Oh, it'll just tickle her to death to see me out there marching. Yeah, when we come by where you're standing, start the hand slapping and get 'em all started, you know. Yeah, all right, Elizabeth. Huh? Oh, yeah, call 'em. Get everybody you can down there. All right, honey. Yeah, goodbye. She's going to call the sea strunkses and get them all down there.
Yes, Mom.
Poor thing, she never knowed a thing about it. She just stays so close there on the place, she never knows nothing that's going on around this town.
Well, yonder comes Mr. Grandpap up on the porch there.
Huh? Oh, yeah. I wonder why he ain't got on his Civil War uniform. I never knowed him to miss a parade. Yeah, come in, Grandpap.
Hey, howdy. Well, what in the world are you so dressed up for, Abner?
For the parade, ain't you heard about it?
I know. I just now come downtown. I've been home all morning.
Yeah, well, they're giving a parade for me and Lum on account of us opening up the bank here.
Well, what time they aiming on having it?
2 o'clock, sharp. If you're going to get your uniform on, you better skedaddle out of here. It's 1:30 right now.
Yeah. Well, here, tell them to wait if I'm late, Abner. I'll get back just as quick as I can.
Yeah.
Whereabouts they aiming on starting it out from?
Why, down there at the far end of the street at the lodge hall, I reckon.
Well, I'll be down there just as quick as I can get ready.
Yeah, all right, Grandpap.
I believe I'll go over to the place and get on my baseball suit, Mr. Abner. Wish they'd have told me about it sooner. I'd have got some fancy outfit to wear like yours.
Yeah, well, you better hurry now, Cedric. Oh, look at there, Grandpap talking to Lum out there. Tell him to get on over and get dressed. I can't hold that parade up all day for him.
Well, he's leaving now. I'll be back in just a few minutes.
All right, hurry, Cedric.
Where are you going to take a race, Cedric?
Over to the place to get on my baseball suit for the parade.
Well, that's the time.
Yeah, come on in, Lum.
Grandpap was just telling me about the parade, Abner.
Yeah, ain't that fine?
Yeah. That uniform's a little big for you, Abner. Maybe I ought to wear it today.
Oh, no, you don't. Now, you got this for me, and I'm going to wear it.
All right. I'll carry a flag then.
Yeah.
Grandpap says they're aiming on starting from down in front of the lodge hall at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, Abner, they're trying to surprise us. Why don't we surprise them?
Surprise them.
Yeah, they're going to start from the far end of the street and march this way. At 2 o'clock, me and you'll start from up here. Just the two of us march down the middle of the street together and meet them halfway.
Doggy, that's a good idea.
And then I'll stop and give a speech.
Yeah, that's a time.
Get that legal holiday sign out and hang it on the door, Abner. We'll just close the whole place up for the rest of the day. Granny, this is the biggest thing that ever happened to us, Abner. The biggest day of our life.
Well, it certainly looks as though Lum and Abner might be in for a big disappointment. But then I guess that's the way things go. We all have our troubles. But we can be mighty thankful, though, that some of our troubles, at least, can usually be taken care of in short order. For example, take that miserable distress and discomfort that frequently follow a meal that's been especially enjoyable. Now, we ate too much, and we know it. But it tasted so good. Well, there's one trouble that needn't bother long. For if you have a package of Alka-Seltzer tablets handy, relief can be yours both quickly and pleasantly. Yes, when you take Alka-Seltzer for distress after meals, you feel better fast, thanks to the twofold action of the usually effective alkalizing properties which it contains. So be wise, friends. Be prepared. Never be without a package of Alka-Seltzer tablets in your home. Keep one where you work as well. And remember, you can get Alka-Seltzer tablets at all drugstores. Get a package from your druggist right away.